Welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum. So last time we saved the world by capturing Giratina and stopping all the distortion around the spear pillar. Then afterwards I tried to catch a Dusclops to no avail, but at night I was able to catch that Dusclops, and here they are. I'm still in the process of training them up because yeah, if I get them to 49 that'd be good, but here's one problem though, it's extremely slow, so if the Beanluck strat needs the Pokemon to be faster, yeah, Dusclops ain't gonna work, so yeah. And we're gonna be finding out the hard way, but anyway. I did catch a Golbat there as well, just in case, so yeah. Anyway, our team is back. We're gonna be using Blue Blanc a lot today, because Blue Blanc is behind, so yeah. Because they missed out on the Mount Crown action, so yeah. Cynthia told us that we need to go tell Professor Rowan what's up, so yeah, let's go tell him. Naraka, you've come back. You leave me speechless. You've done it. You really have done it. Never has my heart pounded this hard for so long in my 60 years of living. After you left, the professor did a lot of checking around. He got really worried about you, Naraka. He got in touch with people he knows to rustle up help. You didn't need it, Naraka. I'm glad to see you back safe too. Oh yes, there was something I had to tell you. The 3 Pokemon Lakes appeared to return to their homes. So tell me, how are things going for you? The Pokedex? A total of 169, and a number of gym badges. Well, you've got 7 already. That only is Sunyshore City. You've come this far. Why not attain Sunyshore City? And why not challenge the Pokemon League? That will broaden your horizons further than ever before. Not to mention the opportunities to meet even more Pokemon. Oh yes, Naraka, if you see Cynthia, please give her my best regards. So I was thinking, those Pokemon you met, Naraka, were they the ones said to be the creators of the Sinnoh region? So yeah, I don't know if you have anything. Oh yeah, they do. I'm stunned by your greatness. I feel as shaken and inspired as when my child was born. Oh, how wonderful it is to be alive. Hearing what was happening from the professor gave me shivers, but he strongly stated that you will make everything go right. I believed that you would make it, and here you are. So yeah. But yeah, what they were saying there about the Lake Guardians, yeah, you can now go and catch them, but I'm gonna do that after we do the gym, I think. Especially because, yeah, one of them is the reason why I'm mean like Pokemon, so yeah. So yeah, let's head to Sunyshore today. Because, yeah, Sunyshore's cool. I really wish he could have, like, at least accessed the route. Because, yeah, it makes sense they would not allow you to go to the town, because, yeah, that's where the 8th gym leader is, obviously, so yeah. But I kinda wish they had access to it, because there is a new Pokemon we're gonna be talking about while we fight the trainers there, so yeah. It's a really interesting one too. But yeah, let's get going. Oh yeah, there's one other thing too. So off screen 2, the level dude, he wanted the level 3 Pokemon. That was really easy. That gave us the Exit build, so I decided to give it to Hanuman actually. I could have given it to Electro too, I wasn't so sure, so yeah. But yeah, with Hanuman's really good type coverage, I thought that they could use it even better, so yeah. That's all I'm gonna be doing. So now we can actually go through this side. And is there Hanayam? I think you might need Calm this street, but you don't need it to progress, so I'm gonna worry about that later. Yeah, Repel's a bit more off, but you might need it here, so yeah. Yeah, so in this grass you can find one new Pokemon, and yeah, we'll talk about it when we go for Alice Trains. So let's see. You actually don't need Cut here, so I think you need it later in this route actually, but yeah. Let's get that PP up. And there shouldn't be anything else. So, let's battle you. I need to escape these doldrums, so you can keep me company. So yeah, let's talk about this new Pokemon. It's in the grass, you can find Electabuzz. So Electabuzz is a pure electric type with a stack ability. Also, that's a really cool Luxray. Alright, let's go to such one. So yeah, let's get back to talking about. So yeah, in this generation it got a brand new evolution. If traded with the Electrolyzer, which you have already obtained, it can become Electivire. A very interesting Pokemon to know. But let's talk about Electabuzz first. Also Raw. Well, Now it's time to test out that new expert build. Damn it. Yay for us, okay. So the level up, it's pretty basic, like low kick's kinda cool, light screen's kinda cool, but you'll find Thunder Punch, Discharge, Thunderbolt. In the wild, it should be very close to Thunderbolt, I think. It should also Discharge too. But yeah, Thunder Punch is also good, depending on what set you're on. And yeah, Screech and Thunder round things out. It's alright for level up, but nothing like amazing. What you gotta say? That did liberate from the Dodgers, but at what price? Nice dialogue there. Let's get some berries. So, for TMs, it's really diverse. It gets Focus Punch, Iron Tail, Psychic, Brick Break, Focus Blast, Charge Beam, Thunder Wave. So there's a lot of good stuff there. And then TMs, it gets even better because all the elemental punches are there. Normally needs to breathe for those, but yeah, now you can get them a bit easier. Sector Beam is also there. And then for Egg Moves, Cross Chop is like the main one. The other moves are like either bad fine type moves or those elemental punches. And then finally, for its stats. So Let the Buzz is the faster choice compared to Electrify. It's 105 speed. What you gotta say? I've been showing me at the hotel restaurant. One has a battle. That's the social etiquette. Anyway. It also has 95 special attack, 83 attack, but then it has a pretty good 85 special defense. But yeah, 65 HP and 57 defense ranking, so yeah, it's alright. But of course, you're interested to learn about its evolution, Electrify. So what does Electrify do for Electabuzz? It actually does a lot of cool things. The first thing is that it gets a new ability instead of static, Motor Drive. If it gets hit by an electric type move, it gets a speed boost, which is really cool. And yeah, like I said, you need Electrize it. It can remember Fire Punch, which saves your Heart Skip, or a Shard, I guess. You need a Heart Skip for that. But yeah, it gets Giga Impact at 67, but that's really the only difference with level up. TMs though, this is where things get a bit more interesting. Now it has access to Earthquake and Flamethrower, so you got some interesting type coverage there. Enchanting. Also Rock Slide. Let's get past you. There's also some police on this route. I don't know if I want to fight them yet or not, well, I guess we'll find out. But yeah, that's what you need Cut for, so we'll come back here later. Full dash. The only items you have to throw are Pokeballs. Is that true? I want people to think about it. And that's why I give away the 10 Mushroom Fling, so he gives us 256 Fling. Using that move, the Pokemon hurls whatever item it's holding at the foe. The move's effect depends on what item is held. Remember, the move Fling fails if the Pokemon's not holding anything. So yeah, you chuck a hold item. Some hold items are much better than others. Like King's Rock always flinches, Iron Bolt does a lot of damage. Like stuff like that. It's an interesting move. But yeah, I wouldn't use it in a single play. For Restore him, by the way. Then move 2 is Electrifier. Pretty similar. It gets the same act moves obviously, and of course the stats. It's a little bit slower at 95 speed, but yeah, it has 123 attack now, and 95 special attack. But its other stats are very similar. Its bulk is basically the same. Not very different, so yeah. Let's fight. Okay, can't fight. I can't explain it. I get more easy Ash hit, right? Yeah, that's how you fight it now. So, we got Dolwell. Legit looks like. So I'll run and get their attention, but anyway. So yeah, the only problem is, look at my Pokemon, it's really cool. Oh, we'll ride upon the Sailor boat, just you and me. That's the way of the Sailor. Way of the Sailor. Singer. But anyway, now, 123 attack is cool. It actually is quite nice, because again, it has really good type coverage. Like, an Ice Punch from that is gonna hurt, and also give it really nice type coverage, obviously. But the problem is the electric type moves, because yeah, Thunder Punch is the best attack for that, and yeah, it's 75 power. It's not as bad as Thunder Fang, but still. It's not the most ideal thing in the world, so you might actually have better success with Thunderbolt, but yeah. At least it does let Thunderbolt via level up, so that's not a problem. So yeah, other than that, it's really cool. I like the circle a lot, and yeah, 95 speed is still plenty workable, so yeah, I would go for this evolution. Especially because yeah, Evilite isn't a thing yet, so yeah. And yeah, even has Motor Drive, so yeah, you can make it fast too. In Dalvals, it likes to pair up the Pokemon with Discharge, so yeah. As a result. Wowee, I held on tight to my fail tube. Your Pokemon looking good. So that's the only Pokemon in this route, and again, I kinda wish you had access to this earlier, because again, it's cool, but yeah, it's gone quite late. My dream's a big one. I want to battle every kind of Pokemon from around the world. But yeah, as a last team member though, you can definitely perk. You do have... The road to Victory Road has a lot of Water-type trainers, so yeah, at least help you out there. And yeah, if you save your Earthquake team for it, it's actually kind of good in the gym, because it's immune to Electric-type moves that can hit them back with an Earthquake, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Again, it depends if you even want Earthquake, because yeah, you do have plenty of type coverage to think about when it comes to Electivire, so yeah. So yeah, Blue Blanc gets a nice level up. You have a Gastrodon, which you can Giga Train, which is nice. So yeah, and again, like I said, I wish again it was available more early, because yeah, you can get Magmar quite a bit earlier by comparison, so yeah. I think that's also the case in Hard Gold, because I'm pretty sure Electabuzz is only in the post game, which does mean that if I ever play that game, I can't really use it. So yeah. I mean, Magmar can be caught in the main game because it's in the Bird Tower, so yeah. And yeah, those two pre-evolutions, they can definitely still be good because they're fast. I lost by one step close to Reverse Retreat. And yeah, like I said, Eviolite, that's actually a really good item for them because it means they can stick around for a little bit. So yeah, we don't need Rock Smash, you can just use Surf to get this item. Which is a quick ball, very nice. Do I still have my repels up? Because I might need them. Because yeah, full restore here, very nice. A tiny mushroom. And okay. We can continue to serve actually, but yeah, we might get blocked off, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I do like Electivire because yeah, even though its design is a little bit weird, I think Electabuzz does look a bit cooler, but yeah. And again, yeah, it's not actually that good competitive because, again, there isn't... I think it's mainly the electric type problem. Like, it doesn't really have any defensive utility, and it doesn't hit hard enough to justify that. That's why it's not really well like that, but in the main playthrough, it's fine. It'll get the job done. When I first started fishing, catching anything made me happy, but those days are long gone now. Now I get annoyed if I can't beat my record by even an inch, so he wants to better himself. That's good, I guess. Another PP up. That's very good. Pokemon size contest. I seen this guy wants us to catch something. I had a dream, it was a wonderful dream. I dreamt that a trainer would bring me a giant Remoraid. We do have some Remoraids in the box, so maybe I'll show all the ones we have. Pikachu Fan Club. Oh boy, that's a lot of Pikachus. Yeah, I'm going for the Pokemon Championship with only Pikachu. Yep, this guy has a lot of Pikachus. But there's no monster among us. Yeah, we have a Pokekit to fight, so yeah. And yeah, they also use Pikachu. But we can Sludge Bomb that, because Sludge Bomb is very strong, so yeah. It might be stronger than Giga Drain, even though we have the Miracle Seed, so yeah. So let's go in the Sludge Bomb. Let's knock out that Pikachu, very nice. Pikachu is very frail, so yeah. It's pretty easy to knock out if you can outspeed it. Yeah, it wants to hit you as hard as it possibly can, which you can only really do with the Light Ball, which, yeah. One of my comments like the fact that I basically call it plot armor, which it basically is. Pikachu. I need a lot more practice to go real Pikachu. Okay. Would that count as... No, I'm not gonna say that. Anyway, so yeah, let's keep using Blue Blanc to fight the Chuba. Listen, can you tell me what kind of Pokemon you have? Oh yeah, I wonder if I should talk about this thing now. Or maybe save it for later. I might talk about a little bit of it now. So basically, one thing I had in mind was playing Giratina. There's something about difficulty in Pokemon, because let's just say Gertie reminded me of something that I had to relate to that in Legends Arceus, yeah. I feel like it's the fact that, yeah, people think that Poké should be harder, but then when the games try to be hard, they become BS hard, and then it's like, what's the point? Here's what I'm trying to get at. I think the first example of something like that was Ultra Necros and Ultra Sun Moon. If I stare at the wall of service too long, I begin to forget what I was doing in the first place. Okay, so back to the topic a little bit. So yeah. Yeah, that thing, yeah, it's it's overpowered. I think it gets like plus on all stats. It's of course Ultra Necrosis, so it has amazing stats. And yeah, it has like amazing type coverage, and its ability basically gives it mix up belt, so yeah. The only like reliable ways to actually kill it is you can do what I did in my playthrough. Basically, one thing that my brother like I guess called me out on, I guess you could say, during that playthrough was I used the Mimikyu. And well, let's just say the Mimikyu put in a lot of work during that playthrough. Yeah, I used its disguise ability pretty egregiously, I guess, is what you could call it. So in the Ultra Necrosa fight, I could use it to get, well, it goes first. It doesn't do any damage because I can block its attack with disguise. Mimikyu is also given its own Z move in Ultra Sun Moon, and yeah, that does a lot of damage. So I was able to weaken it so much. Unfortunately, Mimikyu would die after that, but then I could send my Primarina, which, it could take one attack, because it wasn't weak to anything that Necrozma had. Because I'm pretty sure that, I know it has Smart Strike for Fairy type Pokemon, but yeah, of course, Primarina is not weak to that. And then yeah, with a Moonblast I could have taken it out. But my brother though, he had a lot more of a rough time. I don't know how, but I lost. Yeah, he couldn't do much to it. Because again, it's kind of BS how difficult it is. And then of course, the other strategy is use a Pokemon that's weak to Psychic, and then use Zoroark, the illusion ability. That's how people figured out how to beat it more easily. But yeah, again, that's like very specific again. Well, I'm fishing, but very well accepted challenge. Anyway, so there's that. After that, there wasn't really anything that was that BS until we got Brilliant Diamond Shine Pearl and Legends Arceus. Now, Legends Arceus is the one I'm familiar with, so I guess I can talk about that for a little bit. The final super boss, I guess you could say, they're straight up unfair, because yeah, you used to get to fight 8 Pokemon, which I thought that the final boss of XD was bad enough when you have to fight 7 Pokemon, but yeah, 8 is just, yeah. Yeah, that battle did not give me a good first impression when I saw my brother do it. It was a painful experience. Because yeah, because like you could get through the first phase pretty easily, but he might lose like a Pokemon or 2, but then for the final phase he gets kind of owned, because again, the final Pokemon you have to fight, he has 2 health bars basically. They had to go through, basically make it 8 Pokemon, and yeah, it's also really strong too, so yeah. I thought that fight was BS. I did it too, and even though I had 2 normal type Pokemon to counter the boss Pokemon, it was still kind of difficult, so yeah. A Bittersweet smile is my lips. I did not like the fight at all. Even though people were praising it for being difficult, and I'm like, why? It's not even well designed. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's kind of cool story-wise, but at the same time, if I'm not having fun during the battle, then what's the point? And then of course, there's what Brilliant Diamond Shine Pearl did, which, I should talk about later, but I'll briefly talk about what it's about, then we can maybe discuss it later, but anyway. And getting Water Fine, let's have a quick battle. So the thing I've heard is that the Elite Four and Champion apparently have EV trained Pokemon, which I think even during the main game too, which I'm like, why? Because the rest of the game isn't even like that. Apparently it's extremely easy. like, even though the trainers are amped up a little bit, the important ones, it's still, like, easy. So then why the Sun difficulty spike? Because Elite Fours and Champions difficulty spike all the time. And the reason why is they want to be more challenging by putting you at a lower level. That's why they always spike in level, because if you're on their level, then the fights actually become quite easy. I would know, because yeah, I think one of the first times I saw that in action was when I decided to grind for the Fire Boss at Colosseum. I made them look like a joke, and the only reason why was I was on their level. I wasn't even over leveled, so yeah. See, there's that, and yeah, that fight is considered like the hardest fight in the series, and the main reason why is you're supposed to be like 10 levels under for it. That's kind of like how it was designed, so yeah. And yeah, like I said, yeah, BSV, yeah, I do not like the sound of that, because it sounds like arbitrarily difficult as well, so yeah, I do not like the sound. I don't know if it's actually for the main game or the post-game Elite Four, because I know that you get a rematch. There's an Elite Four rematch, which I'll admit, it's better than Platinum's, because Platinum's is, well, kind of basic. I'll show that later, but yeah. But yeah, again, I don't like the fact that they decided to spike up the difficulty so much. That gave them EV Trade Pokemon. Like, giving them hold items is cool and all, I like that they did that, but yeah. Again, it's like, why though? Why do you have to spike up the difficulty so much? Is what I'm basically trying to get at. Yeah, not a big fan. Again, that's only stuff I've heard. I don't know how. Again, I'm not so sure if they have EV Train Pokemon in the main story or not. And then it's also, I feel like it kind of just overhypes another aspect, because let's just say the champion in this game, I think they're overrated personally, but I'm gonna make a lot of heavy saying that. Hi Charo, how do you like the battle? Again, I'll probably talk about that later, because we haven't fought the champion yet, have we? So yeah. Again, I think they're kind of overrated to the difficulty. Like, yeah, they're hard, but like, they're not the hardest thing in the world, basically. There's much tougher things you can do to yourself, so yeah. So yeah, that's how people treat it. And then yeah, there's another thing about them as well. Again, I'll talk about it later. But yeah, that's that little rant with it. But yeah, it kind of leads on to another thing that I heard in another playthrough of Pokemon game I'm watching. Is the fact that, yeah, Pokemon, you can actually control the difficulty. Like, if you're finding it too easy, or you played the game so much that it becomes too easy for you, well, there's some ways you can actually make the game more challenging for you. And the main ways is to not be over leveled, and also try using Pokemon that either you haven't used or aren't as strong. Then you'll have a harder time, guaranteed. And yeah, I think that's what, again, I feel like that's what Pokemon's kind of like designed around, I guess. To make it more challenging on you. Also, yeah, that hurt. That was Rain Dance boosted. Yep, Gyarados doesn't mess around. So yeah. And then yeah, that also makes you think of like new possibilities, I guess, to maybe take on those more difficult Oscar stuff. Yeah, again, there's like more ways you can challenge some Pokemon that don't just, you know. That's why you don't really see Pokemon games have like a difficulty select, because yeah, you can just change the difficulty yourself by doing those things. But anyway, in Sunyshore City now, I got this dude. Yo, fellow trainer, your Pokemon is secure inside the Pokeballs. There's no masking out or a serious toughness. Oops, sorry, I should introduce myself. The name's Splint. I'm one of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. I just had this idea, maybe you can pull it off. It's about this town's gym leader. He's really lost his enthusiasm lately because they've been so few good challengers worth his time. He's been so bored he spends all his time renovating the gym. And then the blackout happened, that sure didn't help lift his mood. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? I need to give him a battle that's so hot it will reignite his passion for battling. I'm counting you, hotshot. Yeah, this gym leader is actually really interesting. But yeah, we'll talk about that more in the next part. While I continue my, I guess, rant. That's kind of what I intended to. But yeah, I need cut now, so I'm gonna get trophies. But anyway. So yeah, Like, yeah, the Black and White 2 did have a difficulty select. I kinda actually like the challenge in that game, but again, other Pokemon games don't really need it, because again, you can challenge yourself in other ways, especially in the newer games, because even though those games are easier, overall, because you have so much more options of Pokemon, there's more ways to make it more challenging when you think about it like that, so yeah. Again, like, I'm not a fan of what they're doing to make it easier. Like, the EXP shit, I kind of preferred the fact that you could, like, turn it on and off, had the separate EXP share so you can help grind up one Pokemon. I have come to like the EXP share a lot more in this playthrough, for example, how I'm using it here. It's way better than how I didn't use it before, so yeah. So here's that. Again, I wonder if I should check out Black White 2 Charge Mode again, because again, I thought it was interesting, but it doesn't really change much, because like, if you're like over leveled and stuff, you're probably still going to have like, it's still not going to be too difficult. So yeah, I think that was all we needed to do on this route, get the combos, so yeah. And I guess I'll instead of just giving everything to Yuka, I'm gonna give this to Electro, if they can use it. No, they're not on the plate. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, I think that was the only thing we needed to do on that route, was it? But anyway. Unless I'm, like, becoming Seedal, I can't remember things anymore, but oh well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was the only thing we could call on that route, so yeah. Now we can put Tropius away for the time being, so yeah. But yeah, we still have time, let's explore, Sunyshore. And yeah, Yuka's up front, which, yeah, that's useful for the next gym, so yeah. But yeah, that's all I gotta really say on the matter. Again, like I said, Pokemon, yeah, you are able to challenge yourself in any way you like when it comes to Pokemon. Again, that also goes the other way around. If you want things to be easier on yourself, well, use whatever you want to use, and also level up however you want. The choice is yours, and yours alone. That's what Pokemon's all about. But yeah, this is Sunyshore City, which is solar powered apparently. This is a major port town, and it's the gateway to the Pokémon League. Yup. The city uses a lot of electricity, especially the lighthouse and the gym. They find a site to turn all the city's roads into giant solar panels. Sunyshore is the Sunshine City, so the system works perfectly. And yeah, the music's great. Maybe I'll have you have a listen a little bit, but first, let's go to Pokemon. I've heard about Victor Road, or this is the Pokemon League. The word is the road is harsh and harrowing. I better load up on as many items and as much medicine as I can carry. I shall buy seals for decorating Pokeballs in the Sunyshore Market. Using those seals in a cool way will be sure to impress my Pokemon. So yeah, they're gonna have the same items as before, but what do you have? Steel, Mail, and the Luxury Pool, which is the Pokeball that makes it so that if you catch a Pokeball with it, they'll like you more, so yeah. I think I need to go stock on Dust Balls, because yeah, if we're gonna go catch this legendary Pokemon, we actually want Dust Balls. Oh, it was this place? Oh yeah, I remember this place. I think you want to talk to you first. Some underground traps need to be defused by touch or by using a microphone. The underground man and Turner and Byron of Canley are related. Add Byron some rock and you have a trio of dedicated diggers. Have you gone underground lately? Depending on where you go down, you end up in different places. That's why I use my Explorer Kit in as many places as I can. The spheres found in the underground tells like gems. You can obtain goodies by trying the spheres away. If you bury spheres, they grow a little every day. They're really weird that way. Alright, I better dig mine up. I forgot I had some berry. Get Black's White friends to make your secret base better. Try to hide your secret base and get good at discovering your friends' bases. Go underground and have fun down there. Make an adventure. So yeah, there's another underground place. It does make sense that Byron and Rourke would have the fossil Pokemon because yeah, you can find them in the underground obviously. Here's the seal place. So Madison needs to work a little bit harder. This is the person that gives you a ribbon if the Pokemon maxes out its EVs. See the seal merchant there? He didn't have any seals I want. Maybe tomorrow, I guess. See, this guy changes, I think it's this guy. Or was it the guy in the top left, maybe? Sunyshore Market's best efforts big such as seals. I love tap toys. Plaza games are great too. I'm a huge fan of the Wi-Fi bus. I'm throwing it on my way. This is the dude. Ah, please, allow me a little of your time, if you will. You won't regret it. So this is the seal shop. You can buy Heart Seal, Star Seal, Fire Seal, Flora Seal, Song Seal, Line Seal, and Elite Seal. And apparently he restocks every day, so yeah, if you see something you like, you probably buy it. They're very cheap though, so I probably should have bought everything he had, but that's okay. Blank Signplay of Light, that's kind of random. While the environment, people, and Pokemon adapt to live there. That's what we all do to survive. Also this person. This is Jasmine. This city makes you feel at home somehow. It's next to the sea and there's a lighthouse. If you don't have the gym badge, you'd be forced to turn back. So, who is Jasmine, if you don't remember? She is a gym leader in Johto, and her town of Olivine is very similar to Sunyshore. It also has a lighthouse, it's also near the sea, obviously. Like she just said. Let's go check out the Solar Roads. But yeah, there's the gym, though we can't go there yet because the gym is not there. There's two houses. This house is really interesting. I've heard that Team Glato is up to no good, but here in Sunyshore we've never seen any of them around. Of course, our gym in the Voltner is invincible in every way. A long time ago there was a boy named Cyrus who lived here. He seemed to shun others, and he preferred the company of machines. He's a brilliant student, I recall. I would often wonder what became of him. So, yeah, we actually know that Cyrus used to live here, which is really interesting. Julia's house. Oh hello, you're quite the nifty tramp. My husband's a sailor and he's off working somewhere far away. I long for the day he comes back to me. All that weighing gets to be very boring every day though. I know, how about you visit me and tell me stories every so often? Sign tomorrow, please visit and tell me stories about your travels. So I believe if you do that you can get ribbons for your Pokemon, so that's cool. Over here, that giant rock, isn't it really a Pokemon? Let's have a closer look. Yeah, it looks like a Snorlax, or a Munchlax, so yeah. Pokemon Rock, Sunyshore's heritage site. Anyway, this house is very inconvenient because rock climbing is needed, but luckily I still have rock climb. Here's a Thunderstone. Good thing I got a Thunderstone earlier in the game. I definitely did not want to have a Pikachu up until this point. That glaringly bright and cool thing you have, it's undoubtedly a Pokédex, the latest model has. That's awesome, yeah? I got okayed by the Pokédex company to develop original Pokédex. Hey, you're a trainer, right? Can you do me a favor? You got Pokemon with different natures right now, you see them? Yep, you're unfunny but it's a serious nature, right? Thanks, I'll give you this calendar app for your Pokédex. So we got the calendar app. Calendar app is a monthly calendar with date reminders. Cool. So yeah, let's head down the rock climb. I'm probably gonna keep rock climb for like a lot because I think with dual stabs, I don't think we need much else. But of course, we can get more type coverage later. The gym leader uses too much electricity. He needs to think about the city's power needs too. Yeah, maybe that's why the blackout happened. Anyway, here's Vista Lighthouse, the beacon that lights Sinnoh. And it's an elevator. We need to go here because, well, the gym leader, so. The Vista Lighthouse represents safety and protection to us sailors. I love how far away you can see with the binoculars. I'm gonna go that far away in my Pokemon. So you're the latest challenge up against the Sunyshore gym. Alright, I've decided. If I find you to be too weak, I'm going to challenge the Pokemon League. I'm all done with renovating the gym, so I don't need to be there. More than anything, I want to have battles that can thrill me again. As the toughest gym in Sinnoh, I'm going to unleash everything in my arsenal. So that's Voltner himself. So yeah, let's give him a good battle. Hey, Naraka took a look through the binoculars. And, well, there it is. Our final destination of sorts, so yeah. And of course, it makes sense that he was looking through to that, so yeah. So now after the lesson, Yo, hiya, he's finally come back. He seemed to think upbeat too. I have a hunch that he recognized your toughness right away. I bet he's getting excited with the thought of battling you. Remember what you have to do, Hotshot. Give him a battle that's so hot it will reignite his passion for battling. Alright, Hotshot, I'll be waiting at the Pokémon. So yeah, we're gonna be tackling the gym in the next part. So yeah, now we've explored Sunyshore. So yeah. Next time on Pokemon Platinum, we're going to be going to take on Volkner, the Shining Shocking Star. I'm gonna be taking on his Electric type gym. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.